The Reavers are coming. The Reavers are coming. Iowa Western coming and going. Hey, the Titans going about their business against the Black Raiders. Business as usual up on the hill. The Falcons run with the Rams. Hey, on the run at Wickersham Field, going at it like cats and dogs. Dogging the competition. Both teams jump in up on the lake. On their game and jamming the gym. A jumping good time. Good times at LC. The Titans ×2. Hey, how many times you see this?
Hey, we're at the Reaver tailgate.
And the Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
It's always a good time to have a parade. The 2015 Iowa Western Homecoming Parade is held Thursday night, October 8th. Now the celebration parties down the 100 block in Council Bluffs. The second annual Reaver Spectacular, a good time to be had by all. Hello everyone, I'm JJ Davis and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Now, everybody say amen. Turning to the football team. Hey, the Reavers have cracked the polls, and it's about time. And 19th ranked Iowa Western celebrates by making some Pirates walk the plank. It's the annual homecoming game. Now, Independence jumps into the fire, and the Reavers ready to slice and dice. Big Blue rolls in and then rolls out the O-Show. Third possession, first play. Got it! Zach Martin, 29 yards to Marshall Clark.
Touchdown!
And the route is on. Next possession, the redshirt sophomore QB sprang it around. Tyus Mason, one of his 3 catches. Turner Gaines grabs 8 for 108 yards. And then finally underneath to the All-American. Taj Williams' little shake and bake. 25-yard scoring play. Iowa Western staring down a 21-zip lead after one. Second quarter, Martin, who was 27 of 40, 354 yards, a quick slant to the sophomore from Ankeny, and Marshall Clark burns in from 17 yards out, 28-0. Now the Reavers score on 7 straight possessions. Turner takes a turn. The sophomore from Omaha Burke, Turner Gaines, a 41-yard scoring play. Now Scott Strohmeyer opens up the playbook as the home team racks up 540 total yards. Ray Gray pushes it in for his first of 2 touchdowns, 49-0 at the break. Iowa Western pulverizes the Pirates 63-0.
Number 21, Ray Gray.
Definitely feels good, to get on a roll and see the guys continue, offensively and defensively, put it on somebody and not let someone back into it. So I'm happy for the guys.
What was it like to just find that rhythm and to see those points go on the scoreboard?
It's been a long time in the coming. It just felt good to be out there, with the O-line blocking well, receivers catching the ball.
What was the difference today, Taj?
I'll say the whole week of practice, the whole week of practice felt good. We knew come to the game, we're going to throw it around a lot, and that's what we did today.
Coaches had a good game plan going in, so my routes, I knew I was going to be open on some routes, and hopefully Zach would just look for me, and that's what he did, and put the ball there and just made the play.
We're starting to get healthy, and I think we're seeing what potential this team could have, if we are healthy. So they're starting to play together, and I'm happy for them.
Happy homecoming for the outstanding alum of 2015. Yes, happy days are here again. Strohmeyer and the Reavers turn back the clock. Iowa Western just clocks Independence. It's the Reavers' 24th straight win at home.
Whoa! Todd, right here. Get him in there.
Yeah, Kane.
Now that's more like it. Another win, but this time like the old days, as in last year, the year before that, and the year before that. And it's nice to have a breather for once. What a difference Zach Martin makes. Open up the playbook and voila, over 300 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, all 5 in the first half. He could have had 6 or 7. Turner gained a lot, 8 for 108. And how about the Marshall plan? Clark, a couple of TD catches. Now this is more like it. It's what we're used to around here. And 63-0 should send a message to the rest of the nation. Better beware, the Reavers are coming. And Hayden Page, you're next. All kinds of stuff going on this homecoming week. The top 10 volleyball team jams the gym. But first, the Titans look to make another statement when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council of Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
That's low, that's low. That's low and below. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Last time these two played, no defense allowed. The Titans here win in overtime, 50-43. This time, the fireworks come to Lewis Central, and there's a lot at stake. Both the Titans and Black Raiders 1-1 in district play, and both needing a win to position themselves to make a playoff run. Now, here's IDUB TV student Matt, the Bearded Wonder, Coram.
Lewis Central taking on Sioux City East, looking to clinch a playoff berth with a district win. After a scoreless first, the visitors break through. Sophomore tailback Skylar Scogan from a yard out. Road team up 7-0 late in the second. But the Titans showing poise. Freshman quarterback Max Duggan, who's 11 for 16, 118 yards, drops the dime between two defenders. Brian Rue snags it, all tied up going into halftime. The opening drive of the third quarter, senior running back Ryan Main slipping through, squeaking out the 9-yard touchdown. Big Blue with its first lead of the game, up 14-7. The home crowd is digging it. The visitors, however, not going away. Black Raiders in the red zone. Kova rolling left by senior wideout Don Flemmister for the 7-yard score, drawing even at 14. LC right back at it. Junior Kenny McMahon puts another touchdown on the board. The junior finishes with 124 yards on the ground. Big Blue up 21-14. This shootout isn't over yet. Kova rolling out again. This time he finds senior Ty Benson, slips the tackle, dives for the end zone, tied up again in the fourth at 21. After a 70-yard TD run by McMahon makes it 28-21 LC. Kova looking for the big play. Guess who? Brian Rue again. Third interception of the game. LC clinches a playoff berth with the victory. Defensive backs coach Jess Bond couldn't be more proud of the Titans.
Some great plays tonight. Defensively, we played with a bend, don't break mentality all night long, and he was able to keep everything in front of him and was able to jump all those deep balls. So super proud of the kid.
For my confidence, I'd say it definitely raises it. It's nice to have a good game like that, but for the team, that's just an overall great win. So, I mean, it's a nice district win, and we're ready to make some noise coming up here pretty quick.
Lewis Central squeaking out a close victory 28-21 against Sioux City East. Avoiding the overtime thriller of last year, this game highlighted by 3 interceptions by Brian Rue, who also added a receiving touchdown. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Matt Coram.
Thanks, Matt. Now, same deal pretty much for the Falcons, as both St. Albert and Maple Valley AO both 3-1 in the district, so both needing a win to stay in the playoff hunt. Here's IDUB TV student Brandon Happy Taverdi.
5-2 Falcons come soaring into the game, hungry for a victory. First quarter down by 1. Rams quarterback Dylan Filler from his own end zone. A beautiful over-the-shoulder pass to Kyle McDermott. Don't blink because he is gone for the touchdown. 94 yards. Visitors up 13-7. Later in the quarter, home team driving. Andrew Hannafin, one of his 12 carries. Later, Luke Waters QB sneak. St. Albert up 14-13 at half. The Falcon fans see their team run for 247 yards on the night. Third quarter, Water goes down with a leg injury. In steps left guard sophomore Kyle Barnes. Hands off to Andrew Hannafin in the fourth. The sophomore, who leads the way with a 171 yards on the ground, breaks free for a 71-yard touchdown run. See ya later, hater. It's the touchdown activator. 30-13 St. Albert. The visitors add a touchdown and are forced to go for it on 4th and long. The Falcons take over and sneak it in. St. Albert headbutts the Rams 38-19.
We were just looking for a couple seams, and we thought if we could get them, we could go. And we were fortunate. We got a couple good seams in the second half, and our backs ran hard, and we were able to score some points.
You know, 1 week at a time. We're going up to Sloan next week. They're going to be a tough team. It's a road game. And we just got to keep playing with passion, and things will figure themselves out.
The Falcons are now 4-1 in district play. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I am Brandon Taverdi.
Thanks, Brandon. Meanwhile, at the WIC, the Lynx circle the wagons against Des Moines Hoover. Now, forget about Hoover. Can AL put a complete game together, and who's the quarterback? For more, here's IWTV student Colton, always sure of himself, Emsweiler.
It's a beautiful night for football as the Abraham Lincoln Lynx take on the Des Moines Hoover Huskies. With AL up 3-0 in the second quarter, Hoover's Wilfred Kuikow goes deep and gets picked by the Lynx's Frank Jerkovich. AL ball. The home team capitalizes on the possession with a handoff to Jared Garner, 6 yards to the house. Lynx up 10-0. All the fans are happy as the home team is up by the same score at the half. The second half would be a change of fate. Third quarter, Kuikow throws deep to Patrick Sullivan for a 47-yard touchdown. AL still up 10-7. The Lynx's next possession would result in a field goal attempt. Harrison Jones's kick is up and no good. AL still up 3. Huskies capitalize as Kuikow throws to Don Markle. PAT missed. Road team up 13-10. Fourth quarter, the Huskies then pull away. Kuikow, who finished 18 of 25 for 332 yards and 3 TDs. This 80-yard bomb to Markle, 20-10. Huskies. Lynx respond with a handoff to Laney Herzog, but it's not enough. Hoover wins 20-17.
You know, we played a good first half. Second half, unfortunately, we came out and missed a few assignments. You know, we missed a field goal, and that was big. You know, you end up losing by 3, and unfortunately, that might have came back to haunt us.
We're gonna have to rally on this, and you know, seniors got to get together, juniors got to get together, everybody, and we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
AL still has 1 win on the season. The Lynx host Sioux City West next week. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Colton Emsweiler.
Thanks, Colton. TJ loses on the road at Des Moines East. The Scarlets rack up points in every quarter, and a couple of punt returns for touchdowns, and it's all over. Now, Brant Anderson says afterwards that the effort was incredible, quote unquote. The kids into this game. Hey, a couple of bright spots. Jake Axtell, a 64-yard run to pay dirt, and Austin White, a 24-yarder for 6. Turning to some soccer. Hey, the Reavers are on a roll. Both the men and women are coming into form. Now, just how good? Well, let's ask the Lakers. Here's IWTV student Dylan, the future, Lindbergh.
The number 5 Reavers and Iowa Lakes meet again after shutting out the Lakers earlier this season. First half, 21st minute, Raven Hernandez outruns the defense and fires one to the right corner. Iowa Western up 1-0. Later in the half, Maria Martinez sets a beauty up for Cami Jahambani as she connects with her second goal of the game. IW takes a 5-0 lead into the break.
Okay, let's not let it happen again, okay? Treat this game as a 0.
The Reavers outshoot the visitors 30-2. 50th minute, Hernandez scores her third of 4 goals for the match. Home team up 7-0. Iowa Western connects more than half of its shots on goal. Maria Guzman puts the icing on the cake as IW crushes Iowa Lakes 15-0.
Credit the girls. They prepare really well. They weren't satisfied with their first half, and they came out in the second half and really connected about 300 passes in that second half. Yeah, the goals came, but I think it was just a matter of them being unsatisfied with their play in the first half and took it to another level the second half. So credit to the players.
just definitely our passing, our moving around. We weren't, as Coach said, we weren't satisfied with our playing, so picked it up.
Coach Sanchez told me after the game that every conference game they go into, he wants his team to make a statement. And 15-0, making a huge statement. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindberg.
And backgrounds. As the project coordinator for Jenny Edmonds.
It's a pink out at Iowa Western, and before the match, the Reavers bring awareness to the fight against breast cancer. Early first half, Ali Abraham with the shot, and it's wide right. Then in the 15th minute, James Nark on the rebound. The sophomore finds the back of the net, 6th goal of the season. Home team with a 1-zip lead at the break. Second half, Reaver keeper Josh Blair comes out, one of his 4 saves. The sophomore records his 6th shutout of the season. Iowa Western sinks the lake 2-0.
Playing a man down, that means extra work. I think the players responded fantastic. It was exactly what we would hope for.
And I was going up to flick it on, but it actually went off the defender, and it was a good ball into Steve. Steve took it down to the corner, played a ball in, and then they tried to clear it, but it went right to me. I took a touch and then put it in the way.
As you just heard, Iowa Western wins with just 10 men on the pitch. A hearty thank you to IDUB TV student and photographer Daniel Willoughby. Moving indoors, they're jamming the gym. A preview of things to come. Hey, before that, things looking up and going down after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. Hey, the young Reavers have won like their last 10 in a row? Well, maybe, just maybe, Big Blue has taken that next step. And of course, we won't know until the Hills, Indian Hills, comes to town. But up next, taming the tigers while jamming the gym. Here's IDUB TV student Crystal on her game. Herco.
Seventh-ranked Iowa Western comes running into Canesville, ready to serve it up against Marshalltown. Set 1, Alyssa Skovanek and Macy Coffey with the block. Home team goes on an early 8-2 lead. Iowa Western with the serve. Gabby Strazzeri with the kill. Reavers close set 1 quickly, 25-13. Not wasting any time, set 2 underway. Freshman Eva Dayek slams it down. Reavers go on a 6-1 run to go up by 3. The Tigers struggling to stay within reach. Strazzeri again with one of her 10 kills. Reavers shut down set 2, 25-12. Third set, Iowa Western keeping its groove with the ace, up by 4. Later in the set, Marshalltown trying to make a comeback, tying things up at 15, but Coach Alicia Williams rallies her team.
If that pass good, let's run slide 4 like we have.
After letting the visitors go ahead 3 times, home team freshman Abby Bergston closes this one out, set and match 25-22.
I thought we didn't play perfect, but I thought we did some really good things, so it was good. We made some adjustments. We were really stellar on our offense, but we just need to focus on defense and passing in practice the rest of this week.
When I went in, I just tried to think whenever I got set, just try to get a kill off anything just so we could get some points. I think, like Coach said, not perfect, but it was good.
Well, there you have it. Iowa Western beats Marshalltown with a quick sweep, 3-0. Iowa Western now moves to 21-5 on the season, and they've already won 11 straight. Moving into Tuesday, they'll face Indian Hills with hopes to sweep and take the spot to host regionals. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Crystal Herco.
Thanks, Crystal. Now, one of the top high school teams in the state just keeps on winning, as Lewis Central is for real. Now, here's another newbie. IDUB TV student Daniel surprises even himself, Kingery.
Lewis Central fans are pumped. The Titans are gunning for their 9th straight win. First set, LC on the attack. Kemper Catholic keeps it in play. Abby Lorman sets up Amy Adams for the kill. 24-21 Knights. Back comes the home team. Emily Albertson lays it down between two defenders for the point. Lewis Central scores the last 5. Albertson then sets up Megan Holt, who drops the hammer. Titans take the first set 26-24. Second set, Madison Polson with the serve, and it's too hot to handle. Casey Hohenthaler sets up Albertson, who gets the kill as LC wins set 2 25-18. The Knights are trying to stay in the match. Third set, McKenna Brown with the kill, 21-all. Megan Holt then drops the hammer for the 25-23 win. Holt finishes with 12 kills on the day. LC wins 3 sets to none.
We really fed off the crowd, kind of like upped our attitude. We stayed positive the whole time. You know, we came up together in the huddle and we talk about it, tell each other a good job and shake it off and get the next point.
Our defense really kept us within the game. We knew that if we could keep up with their hits on our defense and keep it going, that we would be able to have a number of kills tonight.
The Titans move to 6-1 in the Hawkeye 10. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Daniel Kingery. Now here's another newbie, Tyson Sullivan.
Pink is in the air as Lewis Central honors breast cancer awareness against Denison Schleswig. Early in the action, the home team's down 1 until Megan Holt slams down the kill to even the score at 5. Later in the action, Emily Albertson, with one of her 7 kills on the night, gives LC a 3-point lead. But Denison Schleswig would not go away as the Titans tipped this one past the defense to win the set 25-20. Second set score tied at 4 until again Albertson serves up this ace and gives her team the early lead. Later in the action, Catherine Poore with one of her game-high 9 kills, and they make quick work of that one 25-14. Final set, senior Reagan Bradshaw serves this ace too hot to handle, point Titans. Later, LC up 1 until Casey Hohenthaler sets up Emily Albertson for the kill to put the home team up for good.
Kind of nervous, but I still I kept my cool because of my teammates, and they all helped me, and they kept me completely calm. So
Definitely play as a team on the court. It's not 6, 7, 8 individuals out there. We really play as a unit, and to me, that's the biggest part of our success right now.
That makes 10 wins in a row. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Tyson Sullivan.
Thanks, Tyson. Now the 4th-ranked Titans sitting pretty, 24-3. The number 14 Saints right behind at 18-6. AL sits at 6-25, and the Yellow Jackets a little better at 9-17. The playoffs just over the net and around the bend. Up next, our Play of the Week. It's getting tougher each week, and a preview of things to come on the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the Convention Center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
Okay, it's decision time. I want to take classes I need, spend less time working to pay for them. I want flexibility to transfer my credits. I want to get started now. Find your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on, real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
Never forget this game. Hey, the Reavers, not 1, but 2 chances to knock off the defending national champs in what might have been. Of course, a lot's happened since then. Jasmine, Simone, Fawny, all gone. And so's the architect, head coach Jim Turgeon. So, it's a new beginning. But first, let's have some fun. For an encore, here's IDUB TV student Crystal really on her game, her go.
Reavers' 2015 women's and men's basketball team host their annual Hoops Hysteria. Starting off the night, Destiny Harris slams a three, Colin Weaver right behind her. The duo takes the win in the three-point contest. Moving into a game of knockout, Iowa Western's athletes show they are all solid free throw shooters.
Come on, Katie!
But freshman Daquan Lake takes the cake. Time for the highly anticipated dunk contest. Dominique Bell trips up his shot. Might as well take a seat because this dunk contest was out of reach for the competition. Mitch Moran outscoring the others by 50. With his last one, the freshman from Lewis Central throws it down and takes the crown. This is going to be an exciting season.
I believe is our 2015 Hoops Hysteria dunk contest.
It's nice we have 3 starters back off last year's team, and Marquel Beasley set out second semester, so had a semester of practice with the team, and then we had a couple Division I transfers come in, so got a pretty good mix of freshmen and sophomores, a little bit of experience returning. I think it should be an interesting year.
Brand new year. I think the girls are actually, the returners are fired up about not finishing it at nationals like the way they wanted to. So that's exciting to see that fire's lit in them to get after it and to not hold off until the end of the year.
The men open up on the road November 5th and the women on the 7th. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Crystal Herco.
Thanks, Crystal. Next to the Iowa Western Hall of Fame. It's getting bigger and bigger every year. The Reavers induct some new members. Longtime boosters, the ring bearers, Ron and Suzanne Mahoney. Scorekeepers forever, Chuck and Julie Smith. The 2006 All-American, along with her buds from that year's national championship volleyball team. Like I said, the Iowa Western Hall of Fame keeps getting bigger and bigger. Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. The Reavers smoked the Pirates. Zach Martin, pinpoint pass to Marshall Clark, 29-yard touchdown, and the route is on. Iowa Western waxes Independence 63-0. Zach Martin, Marshall Clark, our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. So what a week. We got homecoming, football, basketball, volleyball, and soccer. The works. Now, it's getting cooler. Fall is here, and so is pretty much everything else. So there's more to come. Stay tuned. Now, remember to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.